Hello, my name is Dr. Christopher Nagy. I'm the Superintendent of Schools for the Bergen County Institute of Technology and Bergen County Special Services School District. As we enter into a new school year, today's Leadership Spark is about being significant. To this point, I refer to three great leaders in their own respective fields: Michelangelo, Lou Holtz, and third, Simon Sinek. Many do not know that Michelangelo, the artist and sculptor, was an apprentice. After going on his own, he himself took on an apprentice. And one day, that apprentice asked Michelangelo the following question when Michelangelo was found looking at a block of Carrara marble of which he was about to sculpt. The apprentice asked, "Michelangelo, how do you know what is in that marble slab?" Michelangelo responded, "Every block of stone has a statue inside it, and it is the task of the sculptor to discover it. In this block of marble is an angel, and I will carve it until I set him free." Teaching is an art form, and like Michelangelo, educators are called upon to bring out the students' best and set them on a path of flourishing. The second leader is Lou Holtz, football coach and TV analyst, who's provided me with a number of quotes over the years to ponder about athletics and its application to life and to teaching profession. One of my favorites is the subject of today's Leadership Spark from his book, Wins, Losses, and Lessons. He notes that coaching, in this particular case teaching, gives one a chance to be successful as well as significant. The difference between those two is that when you die, your successes come to an end. When you are significant, you continue to help others long after you are gone. Significance lasts many times and many lifetimes. That is why people teach, why people lead, and why people coach. Significance is also captured by a quote illustrated by Simon Sinek, author of Start With Why and Leaders Eat Last, and will ultimately be published once again this fall, regarding finite and infinite games of leadership. When a superintendent in Bergen County, I asked Simon if he could provide a message to my staff at his former alma mater. He did, and I read this opening day of 2012. Since that time, every time I read this, I get a lump in my throat, and it comes so emotional because it actually gets to the very essence of the why of the teaching profession and underscores what significance means. Simon asked my staff in his message to close their eyes, and then he said, "Think back to when you were in high school. Think of the name of the teacher who you took under his or her wings, who believed in you, who saw something in you that no one else saw, who proved that you were incapable of more than what you thought you were. This teacher may even be partly responsible for who you are today." Got the name of that person? We all remember the names of people who believed in us and helped us become not just better students, but better versions of ourselves. We can't remember the names of the rest of the teachers we had in those days, but we remember those chosen few. This is the power of being a teacher. It is the ability to impact someone on such a deep level that they will literally carry your name with them for the rest of their lives. You don't teach curriculum, you teach people. It is not about the lessons, it's about the impact that you can have in someone else's life. Every single day, remember, your job is not to teach, your job is not to count grades or to meet standardized metrics. Your job, your service, is to help those young men and women become better human beings. Exams aren't just tests of competency, they're also tests of character. Who cheats or not? Lessons aren't just for learning subject matter, they build character and discipline. The classroom is just not a place for learning. It's a place to develop character and opportunity to help individuals learn the courage to express doubt or confusion. The classroom is also an environment that can teach young men and women how to work together, cooperate, and help each other. Your job, your cause, is not to make better students, it's to make better human beings. Do that and you will change the world. Because a future president who works towards world peace, or a future CEO who puts people before profits, or a future scientist who cares about cures and not fame, when asked how they became the person they became, will close their eyes, think back to high school, and mention your name. Inspire on. After these words, we have some questions to ponder for the start of this school year, and here are those questions. Do you look at teaching like an art form, like Michelangelo? What is it that you look for in each of your students, and how do you help them to become better selves? Do you consider your work a success, or is it what you are doing significant? At the end of your career, when you look back at all the students you've taught, how would you like to be remembered? Will students remember your name?